See, now this one powerful. This one's super powerful. Why? Because you know what? God has given us everything. Everything in His divine, His holiness, His power. He has given us everything to live a God. 2 Peter 1:3. By His divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received all of this by coming to know Him, the one who called us to Himself by means of marvelous glory and excellence. Life, right? But see, so many times we make excuses, so many times we stray away, so many times we continue to fail, we continue to walk that path that leads to destruction. Right? But think about it. Think about it. He's given us everything that we need. He's equipped us to live this godly life. But see, though the spirit is willing, though the spirit is strong, the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. See, as humans, we tend to fail. Right? We tend to fail. And when we fail, right, we stray away from God. We kind of start going down our own path. We don't take the narrow road. We take that wide road, right? But see, we can't make the excuse that we are not equipped and that we have not been given the necessary skills, abilities, circumstances to live a godly life. It's just our sinful nature is what prevents us from truly living a godly life. See, that's why we have free will. We could choose what we want to do. Follow God, choose to follow Him, love Him, serve Him, or not to. See, He's equipped us, but we have the choice whether we want to use it or not. Courage doesn't see around corners, but it goes around them anyways. Think about it like this, man. Think about it, right? See, courage, like, there's nothing is going to stop. Manon McLaughlin. Courage can't see around corners, but goes around them anyways. Courage can't see around corners, but goes around them anyways. Someone's courage, right? And see, even though it does not know what is around the corner, even though it does not know truly what lies in front of it, it will continue its path. It will continue to go through any adversity, and it will face anything that comes its way. That's the powerful part about courage. That's the beautiful part about courage, right? Which of us could truly say that we live with courage every single day? Not a lot of us. A lot of us can't say that. You know what? That's fine. But that's just a wake-up call for us to go and see what we need to do and how we can be courageous, how we need to be courageous, what we can do to become courageous, right? See, now that's the crazy thing too, is a lot of us, we don't have courage. Some of us, we may not even know what courage means. And that's the sad part, right? That's the sad part. We don't know the meaning of courage. Some of us, we've probably never even witnessed courage before. And that's the sad part, right? What are you doing in your day-to-day life that you could acquire this courage? You praying to God, you meditating, you learning self-love, self-care, all these different things. Are you doing these things in order to acquire this courage to move on in life, to carry on in life, or you just kind of just there, stagnant? It's time to be courageous. It's time to get some courage. So envy is a waste of time because you already have everything that you need. Envy is a waste of time because you already have everything that you need. See, but yet every single day, envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Today we continue to do the same thing over and over. We want what others have. We want to covet what other people have. We envy those around us. We're jealous. Jealousy is a big thing. Envy is a big thing now, right? Because everyone puts it on social media. You see it all. It's there, and you're like, man, I really want that. Right? They put up a picture. They looked all glam up. No blemishes, no imperfections. They are merely perfect. Right? And you want that. You want to be that. See, that's the day and age that we live in. The day and age of envy. The day and age of jealousy. The day and age of, that should be me. Right? See, that's why this quote says, you don't need to be envy. You do not need to be envious. You shouldn't have any envy because you have everything that you need. See, those things that you see, that's just things that you want. There's a big difference between want and need. And a lot of us, we're just wanting those things. We think we need those, but it's just a want. See, this is the day-to-day struggle that we live now in this generation. We're like, man, I wish I could be that. Oh, I wish I could be them. Right? Come on. You don't need to have envy. You have everything you need. Sometimes it's worse to win a fight than to lose. And some of y'all are probably thinking like, man, but I knocked that person out. How is that better if I would have lost? Nah. I ain't talking about no physical fight. Billie Holiday, sometimes it's worse to win a fight than to lose. Sometimes it's worse to win a fight than to lose. But I'm pretty sure there might be some times that maybe you should lose a physical fight. But I'm talking about when you arguing with a close one, with a loved one, right? And just for the sake of you winning, it breaks their heart, it breaks them down, it puts them down, it destroys them morally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And what does it do for you? Bragging rights? You won the fight? That's a pride issue. If you could just put your pride to the side and realize that winning this fight, there's no value in it. See, and this is the one thing I had to struggle with a lot too, because I'm a very passionate person. I feel like I should win the fight. Well, no, I don't even, that's not really anything that crosses my mind, but I think subconsciously that's what it is. But it's not something that I'm like striving for, something that's mentally like, yeah, I gotta, no, it's not that. But it is, I believe subconsciously that I'm like, man, come on, let me catch a break, let me win once. But that's a pride issue. I understand that. I gotta fight my pride head on. That's a fight that I need to win. It's a fight I need to win. That's what you need to evaluate right now, is realize this. Sometimes it's better to lose the fight than to win it. You don't need to win the fight. Sometimes it's better to lose. See, now with this one, I think I've talked about it once or twice before already, but why do we focus on trying to like do like the big thing? Why do we try to focus on trying to do something extraordinary? Napoleon Hill, if you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Something remarkable, something big, something huge. Why don't we just get in the mindset of, you know what, let's actually go ahead and accomplish these small things and do them in a great way, in a remarkable way, in an amazing way, right? See the impact that you can make instead of trying to be perfect and trying to accomplish and do something amazing in such a huge way. But imagine if you just do all these little things in a great way. You just do them in a great way instead of trying to do great things. See, the ripple effect. Those little things is going to be a chain reaction. It's going to make a lot of impacts, which is going to result in a huge one. Instead of trying to go for the big one, start going for those little wins. Don't go for the giant win. Stress yourself out, put your body under stress and worry and maybe possible defeat when you could honestly just go do these little small wins, start getting these little victories, and let that ripple effect come into effect, and let it lead into something huge, lead into something big. But what do we tend to do? We tend to want to go big or go home. See, now I understand that maybe in certain contexts, maybe in certain situations, maybe that's a good thing to do, go big or go home. But not in this case. It's the little things that matter. Striving for excellence motivates you, but striving for perfection demoralizes you. Think about that. See, honestly, I'm at the point in my life where I just want to do things in an excellent way. I just want to. Harriet Breaker. Striving for excellence motivates you. Striving for perfection is demoralizing. Striving for excellence motivates you. Striving for perfection is demoralizing. Be excellent. I don't care about being perfect. And know what? That was an issue of mine. Is always trying to strive for perfection. Now I'm at the point where I want to strive for excellence. See, striving for excellence will motivate you. It will satisfy you. But see, striving for perfection, it will destroy you. Striving for perfection, it will break you down. Striving for perfection, it'll hurt you. Striving for perfection, it will hurt you. And that's the part that you don't need to be doing. That's the part that you shouldn't put yourself under stress for. But see, a lot of us, we want to be perfect. We want to strive for this perfection. And here's the hard reality. Nobody's perfect. You're going to strive for perfection, but it's never going to be reached. It's never going to be reached. And that's the sad part. Right? That's the sad part. Is this perfection that you think that you're going to be able to reach, this perfection that you think that you're going to be able to achieve, is unachievable. You can't reach it. You can't do it. And that's the sad part, right? See, a lot of us were like, man, what do I do? Man, how do I accomplish this? Man, what can I do going forward? I understand. But here's the thing. Excellence is better than perfection.